Hey everybody in YouTube land. I just wanted to kind of discuss the last few days at the store with you guys. Because getting this close to the holidays, well, the first thing I'll probably say is that weekends are always busy. You know, they're just busy. I mean, people are off and, they want to get their shopping done then, so they're all, weekends are always busy. But there are a couple of things that can make the weekend, or any given day, I suppose, busier. Being really near a holiday, because this is the weekend before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's coming, this coming Thursday. Will be Thanksgiving, and I work, so I'm sure it's going to be just nightmarish. But so this is one of the busiest food shopping weekends. Not just shopping necessarily, but food shopping weekends that there is that exists. Now, the Friday after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, is going to be a big item shopping day, so I'm hoping, although the grocery is going to be running specials too, so who knows how that's going to work out, but I'm hoping it won't be too bad. Now, I just wanted to go out there and say, just wow, man. I mean, it was just busy today, and I'm sure the after church, it's Saturday, so I'm sure the after church crowd tomorrow is going to be just relentless. And people are mainly buying canned goods and baking stuff right now. So, it's been just a constant challenge keeping the bake center stocked up and such, and the baking aisle and the soups and stuff like that. It's just crazy. And by the way, I just want to say I just want to say that I realize that sometimes something gets broken. Okay. And this is really one of the reasons why a lot of manufacturers are moving to PVC bottles, And now that I've worked at a grocery store, I've got to say, I wish everything came in a PVC bottle, because this glass stuff, no bueno. Okay, so some guy broke a bottle of a jar of pickles today, a big jar of pickles. Not like the biggest jar there is, but, a relatively large jar of pickles, right? So he comes up to me and he's like, hey, I totally broke a jar of pickles over on that aisle. Sorry about that. And then he kind of saunters off. Well, there's several problems with this. Imagine that somebody, and I know this might be a little horrific here, but just think about it from this perspective. Imagine that somebody murdered your entire family. Yeah, he said it. Imagine somebody murders your entire family and you're in court. They catch the guy and you're in court. And while he's up there testifying or saying whatever bullshit he's got to say, he looks at you and says, I'm sorry I killed your family. Now, is that really going to make it better? No, it isn't. And you apologizing for breaking the thing, it's like the same thing with the grocery store associate that's going to have to clean it up. Because, your time is going to be wasted on someone's part. Now, I cleaned that up myself today, right? But the thing is, the tools we have for cleaning up something like that in the aisles, and not even every aisle, but, aisles here and there, are relatively crude compared to what maintenance has. So I can sweep up the glass and the pickles, and I can even put some of that dust down and get the juice up and pretty much, make it clean. But or make it non-slippery, right? But which I'm sure maintenance loves me for. But there's still a residue that's left behind, and as people walk through it and push their carts through it, it gets all nasty, So I still have to call maintenance at some point, right? And they don't use that stuff, and I see now that there's a reason for it. Although me cleaning it up and dusting it does save them some time, because all they have to do is come and mop. But essentially, you're wasting two people's time when something like that happens, right? And I mean, I'm not technically supposed to leave a spill, right? Like, you got to guard that thing until somebody that can clean it up gets there. The only reason that I was able to do it is because there was a spill station right there where it happened. So, but otherwise, I probably would have been standing there until some other associate came along, So that's my time wasted, and it's a huge busy day, and I should be stocking, really. Then the residue comes, forms, and then people walk through it, and it looks nasty. So that's maintenance's time wasted, right? Even though it's their job, there are better things they could be doing. So first and foremost, keep this in mind. Most of the time that stuff gets broken, it's when somebody's trying to get the freshest jar of pickles or something. Now, pickles stay good a long time, so you don't need to worry about getting the freshest jar. Not only that, but I don't know if you guys know this, a lot of stores that sell merchandise very quickly don't tend to rotate it. I mean, our dates are all kind of mixed up, so you ought to just take the one that's on top up front. That's what you should do. Now, I'm not really upset that it was an accident, but just keep in mind that we don't like having to deal with that. So when you're wondering why more and more things are coming in plastic bottles, there you go. Because that's what happens to that jar of pickles. I mean, it's not going to get sold now, right? I mean, we're going to have to take that jar of pickles. I forgot to claim that thing out, so I need to do that. They were Vlasics too. So we claim out that jar of pickles, and the cost of that jar of pickles goes into price raises next year, or whatever. And you add up all the merchandise that gets broken or claimed out, or what have you, and you have that situation where prices go up and people complain. Well, it's kind of a conundrum. There's not really a whole lot that you can do about it. Accidents will happen, but minimizing those accidents is really the best thing that we could all do, because I have to pay those higher prices too. I don't get a discount yet, and I won't get a discount on food. That's not the way that our associate discounts work. So the thing I buy the most of, I won't be getting a discount on. So, and yeah, again, to us, it's like, your apology is is sort of useless if you saunter off like it didn't mean anything to you. I mean, just broke like a $6 jar of pickles, man. But like I said, well, they're not gonna pay for that. The consumers are gonna pay for that in the long run. Because even if I don't claim it, they're gonna know it didn't get sold and something happened to it when they recount everything. It's gonna be like, well, there's this many missing, and oh well, I guess we're gonna have to claim them. So they're gonna get claimed any way you look at it. So yeah, just keep all that in mind. Also, now any other day or time of year, the answer to this question may vary, but right now saying, hey, do you have any more of this in the back is just not going to work. I mean, we're trying as hard as we can just to keep stuff on the shelves. So if it's, and most big places, if we have it, it's out there. If it's not out there, then we don't have it, Again, as I've explained in other videos, we go back and we look, and if we don't see it, we come out and tell you we don't have it, The Telzone could tell us that it's someplace, but often it's not there because somebody's already put it out and it's been bought. But yeah, it's been like just crazy shopping days. The last couple of days. And like I said, tomorrow is going to be bad, and then the days I'm off are going to be bad, and I go back to work Thanksgiving Day. So, I mean, it's going to be rough. I don't really want to do a part 2 to this one. I could, but I think I'm just going to sort of leave it right there. I just, well, I might have to do a part 2, actually. In fact, I think I am going to do a part 2, so hang on. Watch it.